the Vancouver Educational Telecommunications Consortium. TV, etc.
Hi, I'm Dave.
And I'm Dave.
And we're here at the Fort Vancouver Horticulture Garden where students have planted different crops of vegetables and flowers and fruits. And we have instructor Amy Sidran as a guest today to show us around.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and set up the kitchen. We'll do some sauteing of these vegetables that you bring in and show them how to clean them and prepare them, and we'll get going.
Sounds like fun, Dave. So we're gonna make a little bit of food.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Well, let's go find Amy.
All right.
Where is she? Amy!
Hey, Dave.
Amy, how you doing?
Good, good. How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So we're gonna do an episode here in the garden.
Yeah.
You gonna harvest some stuff for us? I brought a basket.
There we go. How many do you want?
Oh,
It might not be
one
very
more will
big.
be good.
One more carrot?
Yeah, please. So Amy, we've segued into one of your greenhouses here, and we're surrounded by rows of drying garlic. Can you tell us a little bit about the garlic?
Yeah, we plant garlic every fall. About mid to late October we get the bed ready, and then students love to plant garlic. And the cool thing is it's usually one clove. So they get really excited. They learn about all the different parts of the garlic, that this is the seed, and that this is what we use also, which is pretty cool. And this is called elephant garlic, and they thought this was really exciting because it's gigantic.
Oh,
right? You only get about 5 cloves per head, whereas with regular garlic, something like this, you might get about 15 to 20, and you just clean it off. So you have to harvest it in the summer, and then you dry it.
Oh, it smells really good.
And you always want to dry it to make sure it lasts longer, because fresh garlic is one thing, you can eat it whenever you want, but if you don't dry it, it won't last very long. So if you dry it in a greenhouse, cool, dark area, even like your barn or your basement, it dries out and lasts for up to a couple years.
So the onions we picked today, we would treat the same way.
Yeah, we could do that.
We take them, they're really wet from the ground in
Yep.
the rain that we had recently.
Yep.
There's dirt on them, and we just lay them out and let them dry, and then shake off the dirt and the outer skin, ready to go?
You want to leave the dirt on there because you don't want to get any of the layers off. They're going to help dry and protect it, so you want that whole thing to dry. So this is really dry, and so now we'd want to take all the dirt off and get it ready.
This is excellent stuff. Keeps the vampires away.
Sickness away. It's antibacterial, antifungal. It's amazing for sickness, illness, everything.
So can you tell us a little bit about what this place was like a few years ago and what you've done to it?
Sure. So to start out, you know, when I first got here about 3 years ago, I was in the portable and there was nothing here. There was grass, and there were about 5 or 6 trees that were out here just kind of hanging out. And my first thing that I did is I put in 6 raised beds to grow some food for our advanced placement environmental science class. And then we decided to take the trees out, or I decided I wanted to farm, which is what I've done in my life to be prepared for a CTE class. That was what I did. We have probably over 30 different varieties of crops growing. We have tomatoes, garlic, onions, Brussels sprouts, different kinds of flowers. Over here, some students did a unit on grain, so we did grains from all over the world. We have some garbanzo beans that are really popular in Central and South America. We have wheat from the Middle East, all different kinds of grains, so students could really understand what people eat all over the world. So that was this area. And then we have corn, dry beans, we have potatoes, Brussels sprouts, zucchini, pumpkins, all the stuff you got, and a lot more.
It's a living textbook, so to speak. It's great. It's just a big laboratory here.
It is, and students get a science credit, and if they pass with an A or B, they get 5 college credits. So they get a real diversity of not just learning about science, but how to grow food, how to take care of it, and really have a garden, or and then in your class, you know, use it.
Yeah, we get to share the food with your kids. We've made salsa together, and we've used it in caterings in the past, and this year we're going to be doing the same, more of it. So this is the herb garden.
Yeah, this is the herb garden. So you kind of get this feel, you know, you're at a farm, you're out in the country, and then there's the gym, and there's students, and parking lots, and everybody all around us. So it's kind of like a little haven. I love being out here in the portable, and it's like our own little world. It's really great.
This is beautiful. I love it.
And then we planted the flowers to help with bees. So we have a lot of different things around, like bee balm and black-eyed Susans. And then we planted all these herbs for you guys.
So one of the functions of the herb garden is to pollinate the vegetable garden.
Yes.
That's over there.
Yes. If you have bees, you can have 30% more fruit and vegetables. Parsley is really good for also cleaning your breath. That's why it's often on the side of your plate, because you can eat a small amount and it freshens your breath. Don't know if you knew that or not. It's good for students after they eat garlic, or even you. If you're eating garlic, just take a little bit. Really fresh, tons of vitamin C also, so it's really healthy for you. Well, thanks for coming out. I really appreciate you coming out here and getting all your stuff from me and not, you know, from the grocery store.
Yeah, I would really appreciate it. I think this is fantastic that Fort Vancouver High School has this program, that you put so much effort and energy into it and create such great looking foods, fruits, vegetables that we can all utilize and employ in our program. So we're sharing ideas and collaborating on these things, and that's really an incredible thing for schools to be doing.
Definitely. Cross curriculum, it's huge. It's huge.
Kids are benefiting hugely, and our kids love your class too.
It's a good thing.
And here we are from Fort Vancouver High School with Amy Sidran at our horticultural department in our student garden. We're going to be heading into our kitchen next, and David Finney is going to show you how to do some things with the produce that we harvested. We'll see you there. Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Here's some of the vegetables from the garden.
Well, those look great.
There's the garlic, and these are those French carrots, the nantes. So this is what you have to work with.
Beautiful, thanks, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You come back in a little bit for a tasting?
I'd love to.
Great.
See you then.
Cool.
Bye.
Thanks. Well, look at this. We got some fresh produce from the garden right here at Fort Vancouver High School. And what I'm going to do is teach you really simply how to cut up some garlic. We're going to have some fresh carrots and a little bit of parsley. First thing we're going to do is we'll trim the back and the front right off of the carrot. Let's go ahead and take care of this one too. Cool. We're just going to angle the carrot like that. A lot of people with peelers, they push down really hard. You just need to gently start at the top, go to the bottom. Clean that carrot right up. Turn around, get the other end. We're going to do what's called a bias cut today. I'm just going to angle the knife instead of cutting straight like coin cuts. I'm just going to angle the knife a little bit. Cut at an angle through the carrots. Take that piece and that piece out. You get a beautiful little angled piece like that right there. You've seen it used in a lot in Asian food, and I just think it gives it a nice little oval look to it. We got some fresh garlic, came out of the garden also. I'm going to break off a piece of this. There's a nice piece there for a dish. Peel away some of that, and then all I'm going to do is give it a nice little smack. That'll make it easier for me to peel it off. Come right off of there. Yeah, that was good. I'm just going to thinly slice this for this dish. Super thin slices. Now I like a lot of garlic, and I know Dave does. So I'm just going to slice this up thin. That'll go right in with our carrots. Got some flat leaf Italian parsley right here, and we're just going to sprinkle that right over at the end of our cooking. It'll work really well. And the only things we're going to use to season today are some kosher salt and some fresh ground black pepper. We just take the leaves off of this. You get rid of the stem. Put it together. Hold the front of the knife. I just like to use my 2 fingers right there. Go back and forth over the parsley. Make sure you wash the parsley before you start using it. I'd pre-wash this and let it dry for a little bit earlier. And it'll cut up and won't stick to the knife as easy. All right, let's put all this stuff on the plate. Then we'll almost be ready to cook it. Got our carrots, our garlic, a little bit of parsley. Okay, looks like we're about ready to go. We've got our some olive oil here, some butter. This is unsalted butter. We've got some kosher salt, some fresh pepper, the carrots, the garlic, and some fresh Italian flat leaf parsley. I'll turn on my stove to about a medium heat. That's a little high there. Turn it down a little bit. What we're going to do is warm up the pan a bit. We'll put some butter in here. Start to melt. I'll put just a little bit of olive oil in there with the butter. What that does is butter burns real easy. If I put the olive oil in with the butter, it allows me to bring the temperature up without burning the butter, because the oil helps raise the temperature of the combination of the butter and the oil together so that I don't burn the butter. We'll let that melt. You gotta make sure your pan's hot first. If your pan's not hot, what tends to happen is that they'll stick and burn to the bottom of the pan. So if we coat the pan with both of them, just like that, now it's all gone and you can see the bubbles in it. We can test the pan. There's water in the carrots, then that'll start to bubble, so we'll just put all our carrot pieces in. Some people, they like to cook their carrots and their garlic at different times. What I like to do is I just like to put it all in at once. Move it around. What you need to make sure is that you coat the vegetables all over. Let's use this fork. And I like to lay the pieces flat. If the pieces are laying on top of each other, what's going to happen is some are going to cook and some are not. This way, we get all of them together and they start to cook. I'll give it a little flip. Separate them out again. The way to test whether they're done or not is I'll put the fork into the carrot. And if it sinks in with a little bit of resistance, we're good to go. If it doesn't sink in again, then they're completely raw. If it just goes all the way through the carrot, then they're way overdone. Now this is a portion for one person. Obviously if you wanted more, you'll cut some more carrots and cook that. But I don't know, about 5 or 6 slices like this. They're really good for one person's vegetable on the dish. Now we're looking really good. As you can see, is when I push that with that fork into the carrot, it just slides right in. And after we take this off the heat, what's going to happen is it's going to continue to cook. So right now, I'm ready to toss it with a little bit of the fresh parsley and give it a little bit of color on there.
That's smelling good, Dave.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, looks good too.
Fresh parsley, a little bit of garlic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit salt, bring out the flavor of the carrots, toss a little bit more.
Would you like some pepper with
Yes,
this carrot?
please, sir.
Oh,
Yes, please. Thank you very much. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Mr. Angel, would you like to give these carrots a try?
Love to, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Right,
Whoa. You know, I think adding garlic to them makes them twice as French.
Yes.
They're a French variety of carrot, and then when you add garlic to it, it's double good.
Good?
Very good.
Good deal. Yeah.
Good and hot.
Yeah, it's something really simple at home. I mean, salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic, the carrots, butter and olive oil. I mean, you're good to go. It doesn't have to be a hard thing cooking vegetables, and it doesn't have to come out of a freezer bag. So you got some fresh carrots here, and give it a try at home.
The garlic kind of caramelized.
Yeah, it did.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
It's got a little crunch to it.
You just got to watch you don't get your pan too hot, because garlic burns really fast. It's got oil in it also, and if the pan's up too high, it'll burn pretty quick. So make sure you keep your heat at a medium to medium-low heat and cook it slowly over some time, and you'll get nice caramelization on the garlic and the carrots because they've got some sugar in them too.
So from the Daves,
Yeah.
we wish we could taste this, especially it's grown so fresh right here at Fort Vancouver High School, prepared by Chef Finney, and it is really, really good. Until next time, thanks for watching.
See ya.
Bon appetit.
This program is being provided by the 15 members of the Vancouver Educational Telecommunications Consortium, TV, etc.